Welcome to Module 3, Lesson 3.2. This session covers the mechanical and interpersonal requirements of front office management, specifically the oversight of reservations, arrivals, departures, and guest flow. The front office serves as the property's central nervous system. Throughout the day and night, the reservations and front desk departments pump information and energy through every floor of the building. Mastering this department requires a manager to navigate a specific tension. You must maintain the rigid technical accuracy required by digital systems, while providing the direct, personal attention guests expect from a luxury property. Effective hospitality is no longer defined by simply moving people through a lobby. Instead, modern operational excellence focuses on managing a guest's expectations and emotional state through high-precision planning. This journey exists on a continuous timeline that begins at the moment of booking and ends only when the traveler departs the curb at the end of their stay. Any delay or miscommunication along this timeline has a measurable impact on the guest's perception of the hotel. Successful leadership in this field isn't a matter of luck. It is an engineered system that relies on data flow and psychological optimization. That system begins in the digital realm. A traveler's confidence in the property is established or eroded long before they see the physical lobby. This is a representation of a property management system, or PMS. Accuracy at this stage is vital. Staff must enter the precise spelling of the guest's name, their room preferences, and the exact negotiated rate. Small errors in these fields create cascading problems. A mistake made during booking often leads to overbookings or rate disputes during arrival, compromising the guest's experience before it has even begun. The reservations team also acts as an early warning system. By identifying special requests early, such as a severe nut allergy, the hotel can prepare its response weeks in advance. This data capture allows managers to route critical information to isolated departments, like the kitchen, so the property can be proactive rather than reactive. Managers then use this data to oversee daily arrival and departure lists, allowing them to visualize the operational load for the next 24 hours. They also use these lists to block specific rooms, ensuring that inventory is optimized for both the hotel's profit margins and the specific needs of arriving guests. By capturing and routing precise data at the start of the timeline, management neutralizes friction points before the guest ever reaches the front door. When a guest arrives, they are testing the digital promise of their reservation against the physical reality of the building. Because this first encounter sets the tone for the entire stay, the first 5 minutes of check-in are the most critical window for establishing guest satisfaction. Building an immediate human connection is the priority. Using the guest's name transforms what could be a cold, transactional encounter into a personal welcome. A skilled agent performs administrative tasks, like verifying identification and credit cards, while maintaining a natural conversation so the process does not feel mechanical. This window of time also allows for revenue enhancement through the polite upsell. As shown in this decision tree, the goal is to match the offer to the guest's specific profile. This is not aggressive sales. It is about identifying unstated needs. A guest celebrating an anniversary, for instance, is far more likely to see value in a suite upgrade with a superior view. Conversely, a business traveler may find more value in access to an executive lounge, where they can work quietly, regardless of the room's view. When an agent executes a check-in with empathy and technical efficiency, the guest feels the hotel has prepared specifically for their arrival. Logistics become more difficult during rush hours, the peak times when morning departures and afternoon arrivals overlap. A manager must be a visible presence in the lobby during these times. Your presence provides reassurance to the staff and signals to guests that the operation is being actively supervised. High-traffic properties use express and mobile check-in options to allow guests with simple transactions to bypass the desk entirely. Moving these guests off the floor allows the stationary front desk staff to spend more time with visitors who require personalized assistance. If queues begin to form, managers deploy floaters. This blueprint shows how static lines at a desk can quickly congest a luxury environment. Roving agents with tablets move into the lobby to intercept waiting guests. This allows the team to disperse these clusters and maintain a calm, organized atmosphere. If a room delay or a technical issue occurs, you must communicate the situation transparently. Guests are generally more patient when they feel the staff is acting in good faith. Even during significant operational hiccups, internal frustrations must remain hidden. The lobby must remain a professional environment, regardless of the pressure behind the desk. Active flow management ensures that even at peak volume, the lobby functions as a sanctuary rather than a transit station. The front office cannot function without a synchronized rhythm with other departments. During high occupancy turnovers, the clean and vacant status of a room is the hotel's most important operational metric. This matrix shows how the front desk queue depends directly on housekeeping's progress. Using integrated software and radio check-ins, managers monitor room preparedness in real time. The moment a room is cleared by housekeeping, it must be instantly available to the front desk to minimize guest wait times. Once the check-in is complete, the focus shifts to the physical transition of the guest to their room. This requires coordination with the concierge and bell staff to manage luggage as soon as the guest leaves the desk. If a guest is left waiting with their bags while the agent moves to the next person in line, the momentum of the arrival experience is lost. Meticulous interdepartmental planning ensures that the guest moves from the desk to their room without friction, creating an environment of high-end service through invisible coordination. While the arrival sets the tone, the departure provides the final impression that the guest carries home. A multi-day stay can be undermined in its final minutes by a slow checkout or an error on the final bill. To prevent this, front office teams must prepare folios early. This diagram shows how data from the spa and restaurant should auto-populate the guest's bill, allowing for a quick and accurate final settlement. The checkout interaction is the property's final opportunity for service recovery. Staff should be trained to ask open-ended questions like, "How was your stay?" This allows the team to identify and resolve any small, unreported issues before the guest leaves the property. A warm farewell, using the guest's name, helping with transport, and offering a way to provide feedback ensures the relationship ends on a positive note. True operational excellence is the direct result of proactively solving problems before the guest even knows they exist. By managing data, physical logistics, and staff interactions with equal precision, you convert one-time visitors into repeat guests and maintain the property's long-term operational health.